I don't know if it's a coincidence that the TFSA limits mirror CPP. It's kind of interesting that your contribution limit is very close to the CPP amount, but there it is. So here is my TFSA reality. I have 10 shares of VOO. I came up with this plan 5 years ago. Math doesn't seem quite right there, does it? Seems like maybe there's like 50, maybe more, because actually I tried to be a little extra aggressive with it. Seems like there's like 50 units missing there. Seems like there's easily a 0 missing off the end of that market value number. Yeah, that's because, like an idiot, I broke my own rule. I said I'd never go back and do this again. It's been 10 plus years since I did it. But like some kind of addict, some kind of moron, I took a stock tip and I cashed in my VOO and went all in. I went heavy. I put 50 grand into this thing that is now worth 12.7. Idiot. What do I know? I know real estate. That's what I know. But I wanted to have this thing in place because I talk about it. So I want to be eating my own cooking. I want to be leading by example. So I was. And then I kind of got off the tracks a little bit last summer. And it was a little bit around the time people were going, crazy on the crypto stuff and people are making all this money. And I just kind of felt like I was missing the boat, like I was missing the party. And I got this tip and I was told it's going to pop, it's going to be, it's going to double or whatever. And I thought, you know what, I'll go in and I'll get out. And I went in and I got sucked in. And there I am. I actually liquidated part of the position on the way down. I liquidated 4,000 shares at 350 and moved them into this stock, which has gone back up to 463. So at least I feel slightly better. I'm $4,000 better off than I would have been well, I'm more than that. It saved me a couple of bucks. But still, it just sucks. And in the spirit of full disclosure, this would be the sum total of all my holdings in my TFSA. And the fact that I don't have 60,000 shares of this kills me because it's gone on a wild ride over the last 2 years. And I missed a big chunk of that ride because I don't play the stock market. I buy the Vanguard S&P index fund. I don't mess around with anything else. Well, as you can imagine, I know what's what, so I try and buy my 1,000 shares every month now, like clockwork on this one, and I'll keep moving forward on that. But really, the Vanguard S&P 500 is what it's all about. And 3 out of 4, I think there's a song about that, isn't there? 3 out of 4 is not bad, I suppose. But when you're 1 in 4 is really, really freaking bad, yeah, 3 out of 4, it just ain't enough. So it's pretty ugly. So my reality is I open it up and I see this $32,000 loss, where once upon a time there was like a $24,000 gain, and I just feel shame. And I thought it might be therapeutic to share it with you, and I might feel better. I don't. I think I feel worse. But the little bit of self-flagellation and a little bit of public shaming brought on by myself reminds me, be Inc., but also be smart and be consistent and be persistent. Those are very important things, right? Be consistent and be persistent. It's nice when the slide says the same thing that I was saying as I say it. So be incorporated, learn to use the power of being incorporated.